Hey everybody, it's Nate Charles. It is August 26th, 2025, and this is my thought of the day. You know, it feels like every single day we're waking up to some new absurd announcement out of the White House. In just the past few days, President Trump decided to go after the Cracker Barrel logo. A logo for a restaurant. That's what the president of the United States is spending his time on. Then he claimed to fire one of the governors of the Federal Reserve, something he absolutely cannot do without cause. And then, of course, the executive order criminalizing flag burning under these vague, sweeping circumstances, something that almost certainly violates the First Amendment. These things aren't random. They're distractions. They're designed to pull your attention, to get you off balance, and whether President Trump is doing it intentionally or not, to have the effect of exhausting people, exhausting the resistance, wearing everyone down until people just throw up their hands and say, I can't keep up with this anymore, and tune out. But here's the thing. That's exactly the danger. Intentionally or not, Donald Trump seems to know what he's doing. Because if you let yourself get overwhelmed, you'll let yourself become numb to the nonsense. Then the nonsense wins. Resisting authoritarianism is not a sprint. It's a marathon. When I served in the military, even in the middle of long, grinding deployments in Afghanistan, the Department of Defense recognized this. Every service had some form of R&R program. If you were gone for 9 months or more, they gave you a break, a chance to go home, to see your family, reset, remember what you were fighting for. It wasn't just about morale or family separation. It was about survival. Because if you just keep hacking at a log with a dull axe, eventually you're going to break both the axe and yourself. You have to stop, sharpen your tools, and then come back ready to swing again. The same principle applies here. We're in this for the long haul. Trump has 4 years in office, and it's starting to look like maybe even more. If you burn yourself out in year 1, by year 3 or 4, your values will have been beaten down. You'll start to think that the outrageous things that are coming out of President Trump's mouth and President Trump's pen are somehow normal. And that simply cannot happen. So here's my challenge to you. Don't get overwhelmed. Resist. Absolutely resist, but also know when to step back and recover. If you need to log off social media for a few days, do it. If you need to go quiet to reconnect with your family and clear your head, do that. That's not weakness. That's sharpening the axe. Because what you can't do is give up. What you can't do is let the exhaustion recalibrate your sense of right and wrong. Find your rest. Find your recovery. Get right with yourself and the world, and then come back swinging.